Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Mad Tinkerer Gaming with me, your host, Mad Tinkerer. Now, recently in war, we've been coming across a problem. A lot of people in my own alliance are asking me, hey, how do we get around the Asgardians? Here's the answer. X-Men. That's about it. The problem right now, though, is you also have Coulson. The Coulson Fury team's out there. And the only really good killer for them is X-Men as well. Right? That's what everybody thought. I recently did some research here, and I found out that there are some really cool people in the guild, in the alliance, that have been asking around. And well, for them, I went and did the research, and I watched a few videos. I'm going to give some credit to Casino, probably the #1 guy out there. I watched a lot of his stuff, and I'm going to show you the team that he's been using to help supplement Coulson killers. Supernatural. Now, his team is way beyond what mine is. Mine are a little small compared to his. His are all like 7-star maxed out. He's running like a 320k Coulson killing Supernatural team. But the Supernatural team is great against Coulson. Normally they're going to go after Ghost Rider. He's going to die. You're going to be able to get Doctor Strange up here. And when you click on him, he's going to speed up. He's going to get all of his stuff up. And then he can resurrect everybody real quick. So, easy peasy, right? You get them back. They'll be back on the field. They can do counters. They can do heal blocks. They can do stuns. Stunning Fury is one of the first steps that he did. He used, I believe it was Mordu here. He used Mesmerize and just did this stun. Boom, right here. Put it right on Fury. Fury didn't stand a chance. He was standing there. He couldn't share his abilities with anybody else. Then you start using the abilities from Scarlet Witch to extend the stun. So then they're just sitting there. And with this team in play against them, now his was so high you couldn't find a Coulson team higher than his. But they walked through it. It was such a simple walkthrough. I believe that this right here will be your Coulson killing team. The Supernatural team will become your Coulson shield killers, and it will allow you to use your X-Men to target the Asgardians. That way you at least have a shot to take them down. Another team that people have been playing with has been AIM, but Loki, if you target Scientist Supreme first, it's a good game. You don't even really get to worry about it. And a lot of people don't have AIM really built up super high. A lot of people don't really have Supernatural built up super high. But I believe that everybody's probably got their X-Men built up pretty well, and those will be the next Asgardian killers. So, to answer my alliance, build your Supernatural to target Coulson, take your X-Men against the Asgardians. That's the best thing that I can offer you as a suggestion out there. And I'm hoping that you all will be able to take that information and go out there. Now, in hindsight, I wanted to give you some information here. So when you're leveling your guys, you can spin your T4 ability mats pretty well. You know, I did some more research on that. On the Supernatural side, you really want Doctor Strange's ultimate and his passive to be T4'd out. Mine are not yet. Like I said, I've not really worked on this. I put this in here because I was like, ooh, this always is going to flip negative effects, which is really strong. But they're calling for the ultimate and the passive. Why they want the ultimate? I guess when you're running the Supernatural team is because you get to revive 2 people. So, I mean, having that up there is really good. So, I had already done these when he first came out. I'm not really happy with this one. This one is at least decent. I enjoy it. It works. It will probably be helpful when you're fighting Coulson shield, but it's not super necessary. Another one that they have in here that they want people to actually bring up, make sure you have the Spirit of Vengeance. So, I mean, on a Summon Ally Death, you're going to gain 3 ability energy, 20% max health for self and Supernatural allies. This is excellent. So, and if he dies, he's going to give 2 ability energy to somebody else. So you want Doctor Strange to get those 2 ability energy. You want him to be able to revive Ghost Rider really quickly, or Elsa, or whoever's dead. The next big one was Elsa. Her special, Trick Shot. They just want it down because it's just crazy, and it attacks the most injured enemy, and it ignores taunt and stealth. This is great. If they have taunt up on somebody, like on Sif, guess what? You don't have to pay a bit of attention to it. You can target Thor or Hela, who's going to be giving you shitloads of problems. And the last one I want to go over is Mordu. Right here, Mordu. His passive. Too many sorcerers. Grant 1 to 2 ability energy on death of Mystic. On death of any character, heal most injured supernatural ally for 10%. So anytime somebody dies, that means your opponent's characters too. So if you leave Fury out there and he summons ads or whatever and those guys die, you heal for 10%. That's not great by most stats, but guess what? It's pretty good. It's better than nothing. It gives you some extra heals. Plus you get to share that life around with Scarlet Witch. There were no T4s really assigned to Scarlet Witch, so just go 6-6-6-4 on her, and you should be okay. Now, for your X-Men team, I'm going to go over that one too for the people in my alliance, just so that they know what the best T4s were. That I've researched it, but I mean, I base it off of people like Casino and Valley Flying and OMG, which are also really great guys up here doing YouTube videos for this stuff. You can always check them out too. But we're going to go over here and we're going to check out the X-Men real quick. Let me click all first, and then I can go right here to the X-Men. And surprisingly enough, when I was doing this, Storm's passive, Ride the Wind. She's going to apply speed up and going to get assist nows. That's what you really want. That's the only passive on Storm that was notable. The other one, Phoenix. Everybody's loving Phoenix, right? Out of her, everybody wants her ultimate, the Phoenix Force, and her passive. So, as soon as I can, that's one of the next things I'm going at. But I'm not a big whale, so I don't have all that greatness in me right now. I'm just doing what I can. But her passive and her ultimate. The only other one currently that they had truthfully listed to have anything done is Colossus. Now, Colossus, surprisingly enough, he had 3 that they want. They want Ringdinger, they want Enduring Protection, and they want Steel Form. Now, this is great. I mean, it's instant defense up. So burning these guys up, getting them built up is really what you're going to want to do. I'm behind. I'm playing catch up. But for my alliance, Ringdinger, Enduring Protection, and Steel Form are all good Colossus T4s. One that I like is this Astral Butterflies. It's not needed, but I mean, anytime you're getting down here and it's an extra 60% piercing and you get to transfer all negative effects from yourself and each X-Men to the primary target, that's good. That's if you just really feel like it. You're getting a lot right here just at level 6, so I don't really think you have to do that one. Anyway, that gives you some X-Men T4s, that gives you Supernatural T4s, and a quick little guideline so that you can do this in war against Coulson and against the brand new Asgardian teams that's giving everybody problems. So, build those teams to take out those enemies. And with any luck, I'll be able to see you later. By the way, if you like the videos, give me a little thumbs up. Also, click subscribe and get the notification icon there so that when I do another video, you can catch them. Have a good day. Bye.